My family, farting was a bad word. And we had to say pooting.
Smells like a new purpose in life.
We're gonna be wearing shreddies.
Which are underwear that you can fart in and it will not release the stench.
Omit the smell.
Keep it contained.
Disregard the stank.
Kristen, do you fart in front of your SOs?
Yes.
I fart in front of my SO without fail.
When I first got with Patrick, I was like, hey, I just want to get closer to you. Let's get to fart level status. Like, I want us to be able to fart in front of each other.
You announced it? You were just like, it's time for fart level midnight.
Yeah, I actually went on a date a few months back, and the guy told me that like he's usually very flexible and down with his girlfriend doing anything, but farting didn't last.
I don't like love to fart. It's not like it's like, you know what's fun? Farting.
Don't you feel good after it though?
Yeah, but like I feel good after lots of things I don't like to do. Like I feel good after I finish my tax returns, but I'm not like, oh boy.
Twice a year, I have these really intense fart spells that smell rank, and I mean more rank than usual. I don't know why it's only twice a year, and it's not the same times every year. It's kind of just random.
My favorite method of farting personally is crop dusting, because you can just wreak vengeance on your enemies this way. It's just the most subtle way to get what's yours.
Why are you spending so much time with your enemies that you have to devise ways to get back at them?
You know, you gotta keep your enemies closer.
When I was in middle school, one of my friends was like, at your healthiest, you're farting at least 15 times a day. I stuck to that. I was like, yeah, I have to fart at least 15 times a day. And I surpass that every single day, and it feels good.
Okay, so what makes you fart?
Goldfish crackers, which is really, really sad.
Oh, that's right, you told me
Because
that.
goldfish crackers are my favorite food!
The stinkiest farts come from freshly baked kale.
I don't know if there's like a specific food that I can pinpoint, but I do know that any kind of coffee or property of coffee will without a doubt make me fart and then poop. My stomach is ready to explode, I will tell you that now.
Are you just sitting here farting for each other?
Honestly, it's just not something I'm super comfortable doing.
I just don't like limiting myself. So you'll fart in front of Brian, but you won't fart in front of us?
Well, I'm married to Brian. I mean, I won't
We're not at fart status together, Kristen.
I don't fart in front of anyone who isn't my husband.
Well, you will today, because today we're doing
Shreddies!
Shreddies Flatulence Filtering Underwear features a Zorflex activated carbon back panel that absorbs all flatulence odors.
Is Zorflex just an element now? Is it just made of Zorflex?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't you know about Zorflex?
No, I don't.
You're just gonna herbal or gerbil.
We're gonna herb-a-derb-a-der.
So it's thick.
It's thick.
Look at this, they're like, yo, you need a diaper.
I'm trying the men's ones because we wanted to like try some different versions of them.
Oh my God, I have to fart right now. I'm gonna hold it in. I don't want to, I'm gonna do it.
Let it go.
I'm gonna, okay. I think it's gonna be a silent one. It was silent.
So basically like you fart until you can't fart no more into these and then you wash them and then all the farts get washed out.
Fart with confidence, and our underwear ensures just that. Today we will fart with confidence.
Well, I think we already do.
We're gonna wear these all day. We're gonna eat the foods that make us fart all day. We're gonna shred down
The patriarchy!
So I officially have on my shreddies. Can't remember the last time I wore this thick of underwear, but let's go do some farting.
We're gonna go eat some greens. Kale time.
So I have traveled near and far to get Kristen her whole wheat goldfish.
Fred, I'm like very afraid to fart.
I don't know why.
You know how like with opera singers, when they're bigger people, they tend to have like more sonorous sounds? I think the same thing applies with butts.
I'm gonna fart right
Do
now.
it, yeah, good.
And then are you gonna smell my butt?
I'm not gonna smell your butt, I'm just gonna be in your space.
Just did 3 small ones.
Really? 3 small ones? You can control it like that?
No, I thought it was gonna be 1, but they were just like, boop, boop, boop.
Like Morse code?
Yes.
Fred, I think you're okay.
So you just sneakily farted over here. Well, I felt it coming, and then I was like, who can I vlog? Ashley. So you're the special person. That was my first fart of the day.
This is too much to work here sometimes.
It's the end of the day. I still have not farted.
I farted like 30 minutes ago, but I didn't tell anyone, and no one said anything.
What's the matter with ya?
Bones just jumped up on my stomach and started kneading and like making biscuits. And I could literally feel the gas being moved and pushed around. And I think he did too, and that's why he stopped. Typically he makes biscuits for way longer than just now. He's leaving. That's because I just farted.
I think I can fart now. I haven't farted all day. It's been really hard.
That's surprising.
Do you smell anything?
Nope.
Really?
No.
This is kind of amazing.
Thanks, underwear. You saved Kristen's ass. And our marriage.
Okay, so this whole shreddies business caused a lot of controversy among the girls in Ladylike. So I'm gonna go out to the rest of the office and see what everyone else thinks about public flatulence. Come on. Whoa, there's a chair there. But come on, keep going. We're still doing this. Let's go. What if I told you there was something on the market called fartable underwear?
I would probably buy it.
Jazzy, how often do you think you fart in the office?
Maybe once a week.
On a given day, I would say I fart maybe 2 times.
I feel like everybody's farting at work all the time, right?
Do you fart at work all the time?
Yeah, I mean, not all the time, but sure, why not? No one is ever in my area, so I don't feel bad about it.
I mean, I've gone like 24 years without him, so I feel like I fart on the daily, but no one ever realizes, so it's fine.
Not to sound like a douche, but my farts are loud. They don't really smell that bad, luckily. You would know because I fart in front of you a lot, and how many times have you been like, oh, that's putrid? Like, he's lying.
Do you think it's like fine to fart in the office?
I think it depends if you're around people or not. If you're around people, I don't think it's okay.
It's better to not expose people to it. If you do, so be it. Like, let's move on.
I feel like the problem is when you have a loud fart and people can 100% pin it on you.
Oh my God.
Flatulence, you can't possibly prescribe an adjective to a bodily function. Like, it is not ladylike. It's just human-like.
So we wore shreddies yesterday.
We did. I farted over there by our desks.
That was a very seminal moment in our friendship.
Yes, it was.
I had performance anxiety. I couldn't fart all day. Every time I thought it was gonna happen, I would run over like in front of Brian's face and he's just like, why are we doing this?
If you have like really, really stinky farts, you can wear them because that way you're not being disrespectful to the noses around you, but you should not be afraid to fart.
I don't know if we need to wear them, but I think if you're having a particularly rough day and you know that like you need to be on your game, I think they're like not bad. I think they definitely work.
I appreciate that this was definitely like dryer sheets for your butthole, but I don't think it's necessary.
It's not necessary, but it is courteous if you know that you have a lot of stink coming on.
Those 2 times a year where it's just wild, wild west in my butt. I would 1000% purchase a pair of shreddies for that time of my life.
Shreddies, lady tested,
Lady digested, and let it go. A poot. A poot.
You choose a note and I'll harmonize with you.
A poot.